Do you know that having Mercury retrograde in your natal chart is actually not a bad placement as you think? Because yes, logically we think that Mercury retrograde, when it's transiting, everybody think that it's scary and stuff, but when you have it in your natal chart, it actually means that you have an experience with this planet and you know how it's supposed to be compared to those who don't have Mercury retrograde. Yes, I know you probably experienced some of it, specific things like, like Mercury retrograde people, they are not very good at the real time because they're better in retrospective. So if you argue with a person with Mercury retrograde right now, they might not have enough arguments. But then after the argument is over, they're all like having this genius ideas how to reply. Or you might see some things not the same as other people as it like normally, like in school they teach you these ways, but you also see some other possibilities of this topic. But it's not a problem, it's actually a new perspective, and it's actually pretty cool. All people that I know that have Mercury retrograde in their natal chart are very deep thinkers, and they always perfect their knowledge, and their outcomes, their results in like whatever they write or whatever they end up saying is actually so well polished and processed. I also love the style of Mercury retrograde people. They always have some sort of style in what they speak. And it could be like every person had their various style. I have a person who has like this humoristic style and everybody's cracking up because it's like so it's so ironic and funny, and it's just like so natural to her. And I also have a friend who has Mercury retrograde, and he's good at cussing, but like cussing in the way that it sounds so appropriate. But anyways, there's just one specification that it's better in retrospective when you actually have your space to think the topic, when you have enough time to think about things. But it's also good once you get older and you have more experience and you get better and better at things and you're more prepared to situations. I would say that all of my surrounding people have Mercury in retrograde, so I'm used to that and I actually choose them. Like I even choose my teachers in astrology to be Mercury retrograde if I can, if I get a choice, because I like the points that they make and I know that they for sure polished the information and actually thought about the material. And yes, sometimes I am misheard and my words can be misrepresented by them, but my solution is texting or writing letters or giving a person a space to think of what I said to be heard. But generally speaking, any personal planet in retrograde is actually not bad. You know what this is supposed to be. It's actually even better in my opinion because I have a direct Mercury. I have all of my planets direct, and sometimes I'm just confused, like how the things are supposed to be, and I'm just impulsive in some sort of ways. But people with retrograde planets, if they're personal only, I'm not talking about Saturn or Jupiter or Neptune, Uranus or Pluto. Those are different. They're less controllable. But the personal planets that I'm talking about, it's actually better to have them retrograde because you know how it's supposed to be. You just need a little bit of effort to kind of implement your idea. Yeah, but the world is not a perfect place and it's pretty natural. But yeah, anyways, I think that it's actually pretty cool to have personal planets in retrograde, and it's just like a stupid stereotype that it's bad.